I'm super stoked, everyone. Have you seen the new trailer for Cassian Andor? Or they're just calling it Andor, but oh man, this trailer looks good, 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 good. I'm Tim Anderson, aka Renfail. I'm gonna dive into the trailer today with my reaction and some thoughts and why I'm looking forward to this show, probably more than any of the other previous Disney Plus shows. So hopefully you enjoy it and you come along for the ride. If you've never watched one of my reaction videos before, what we tend to do is we watch the trailer together, but I don't actually show any of the footage here because I don't want to get hit with copyright stuff. So instead, what we do is I give you all a ready, get set, go mark, and then we watch the trailer and I pause and we talk about things and we go through. So we're going to do that today and some thoughts. So hopefully you're ready for that. I've got the link to the trailer below, so go ahead and check that out and let's get ready to roll. All right, I'm starting it now. So we get this sweeping shot, and immediately we see this scene where there are two people in a valley. There's TIE fighters coming down, and they're flying over the landscape. A guy with a rifle, and then a girl working on a speeder bike, perhaps, and looking up overhead as this. I gotta show this shot. Hang on. There's this freaking Star Destroyer hang on. I will show this shot real quick, even though I can't show the whole trailer. That shot right there has got me just like all sorts of like goosebumps, and like we already know the tone is being set for this show. This is the height of the evil empire, and we're now establishing very early on the oppression that normal people are feeling, which is giving rise to Cassian Andor's character. It's just such an amazing shot, though, to see this right out of the gate. Moving forward, I think the other thing I can think of, what's then as we get into these next shots, um, it looks like a strip mine or something, and he's climbing up, talking about to steal from the Empire's, just walk in like you belong, and it shows him as a kid that we see the Senate and the evil Empire people. Oh, look at this! And he's sneaking into some sort of a building or something to steal from them. I'm guessing that's going to be his first um, kind of foray into being a thief type character. And then we see him like dressed up in the uniform, and he's obviously portraying himself as one of them. I think the one thing I'm seeing from this show right away, just from the trailer, more than anything I've seen in any of the other trailers, is the cinematography here is just incredibly gritty and realistic. And for those of you who are fans of Star Wars like I am, who are fans of everything that the franchise does, it has its ups and downs. But the one thing I think that universally is that no one complained about Rogue One. Like, for all the flaws and faults that some of the other entries into the franchise have had, whether it's the Disney Plus shows or the films, Rogue One was pretty much universally acclaimed as a standalone film. And Andor's character was the heart of that show. He was a major part of that, definitely one of the grittier components, and the cinematography from that film is definitely being carried over into this show, and it definitely is something that you can see in this trailer. Like just the scenes are breathtaking, and we're getting this dark, gritty tone. Where they've actually gone in and done some color grading, so it's already feeling much more like a gritty underdog story as opposed to the bright and flashy sort of what they've done with other shows. Um, Definitely getting some good vibes here from what they've got going on. So as we get into this from the creators of Rogue One, dun dun dun, dun, a lot of this other stuff, it's just rhetoric about the Empire choking people. We see a shipyard. Is that the shipyard from? What is the name of that shipyard from Jedi Fallen Order, where Cal's character starts off and they're cutting up all the ships? By the way, I've played through that game 3 times. Jedi Fallen Order is probably my favorite game of all time that I played on the PS4, up there with like Red Dead Redemption 2 and God of War. Jedi Fallen Order is great. The storyline is amazing, even taking apart for the gameplay. Just the storyline itself is really good. But is this the same shipyard? Um, mm, mm, just lots of gritty shots and we've got why am I blanking on his name? He's the father of I'm gonna look his name up real quick because I'm blanking on him. Stellan Skarsgård obviously is playing some sort of he's part of the Empire, but he's also like underground as like, saying I need all the heroes I can get, and he's training this army of rebellions and spies. Oh, Saga River. Oh, 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 oh. Hang on. Let's call it war. Like, these are great characters, and Saw Gerrera shows up in Jedi Fallen Order as well. So this is legitimately they've got some really cool casting going on. Ah, let's call it war. More Empire stuff. It's just the scenes, the planet stuff. Oh, there's oh, I'm just loving all this scenery. Just look at that. This transport landing, and we have this blonde-haired. Who is she? Like, she's obviously not a nice person. Like, she's definitely not nice, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who she is, but we know that she's not nice. Oh, oh, they're discussing things. Ooh, are you a fish or are you a thief? Ooh, she caught the girl. Oh, and this is this part where so she's accusing Stellan Skarsgård's character. I guess his character's called Luthen, perhaps. She says you're slipping, and it shows him like laughing and welcoming, but he also had this moment where he was like putting on his face and the act, right? As he's welcoming in some politicians, and he's like, "I'm not slipping. I've just been hiding for too long." And then he's like, looks like he's running a blockade. Oh, oh, is that Coruscant? Oh, it's the Senate. We see Mon Mothma. Hang on, hold up. Is that? Hang on. I had a very brief glimpse at the 224 mark. Is that? I don't know. What is this character, this actor's name? Um, uh, I'm looking at the cast real quick here because there's this actor whose name escapes me from the moment. Jeremy Davies. Is this Jeremy Davies? The side shot kind of looks like him. I don't see it on his IMDb page though, so I'm thinking this as it isn't actually him. But this shot at 224, does this not look like him? Like, maybe it's not. He's a little more gaunt and skinny. I don't know who this guy is though. The plot thickens. Anyway, sorry to get sidetracked here. Mon Mothma's talking. If I become an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing. What are you doing? Oh, what is Mon Mothma up to? Oh, oh, explosions. Ah, witness the beginning. Oh, oh, it's just lots of action. The rebellion. Andor's like, I'm tired of losing. Oh, and then we get like this super spy stuff where they're jumping off a bridge and he's breaking into stuff and there's surgeries and explosions and stormtroopers and rain and oh my god, lights just fire and TIE fighters and 3 episode premiere streaming September 21st, ladies and gentlemen. I am ready. I am so ready for this. I think that for me, I'm just super excited about this because it is more Star Wars, and I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to complain about too much Star Wars, just as much as I'm never, ever, ever going to complain about too much Star Trek. I'm a big fan of anything that puts more Star Wars on my table. And again, ups and downs, not every entry is a perfect entry, but I am someone who I don't get all up in arms like some people do. Like, I had some people who were coming onto my Obi-Wan Kenobi reviews and being like, "You're an idiot for liking this show, and this isn't my Obi-Wan, and I refuse to watch it because Disney did this and Disney did that." Nah, get over it. Get over yourselves. Like, it's entertainment. Take it for what it's worth. It's supposed to be entertaining. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. But if you're someone like me who appreciates art in all its forms and you like all the entrants into the Star Wars franchise, then you're going to be excited about this like I am. And I can't wait for September to get here because this show, I'm going to be reviewing it here on my YouTube channel. So hopefully you'll be watching along with me. And hopefully you're as excited as I am because this looks amazing.